As India's COVID crisis continues, the Biden administration will restrict travel from India to the United States starting on Tuesday. The country today reported a new daily record of almost 390,000 new infections. For more, we're joined now by the BBC's Vineet Karai in Delhi. And Vineet, this weekend, the Indian government starts a mass vaccination drive. But are some states now running out of vaccines?
Yes, it's 1st May in India, and today was supposed to be the grand start to the government's program. Nearly 25 million people registered on a government app, hoping to get a slot for vaccination. But when the time for slots came, just a handful, not even a handful, have been given out because there are no vaccines. And as you pointed out, several of the states have said they can't schedule these slots because they don't have the requisite vaccines. There are two vaccines in India which are given out. First is this AstraZeneca, locally known as Covishield, and the second is the indigenously developed Covaxin. The third in India's arsenal we're expecting is Russia's Sputnik. We don't know anything about Moderna or Pfizer, whether they plan to come to India or when. So that's what the locally produced vaccines are not enough. And India exported nearly 66 million vaccines globally. India says that it was part of its global commitment. But the opposition says that you should have vaccinated your people first instead of giving it out to the world.
And Vineet, just how much frustration are people directing at India's government over its handling of the situation and over the shortage of oxygen and hospital beds?
There is anger, there is frustration, and the problem continues. People still continue to die without oxygen. Yesterday, a relative of mine, I was looking for a hospital bed. I tried for an hour, like from midnight to 1 a.m. I couldn't find a bed in Delhi, and that's what people are suffering in a place like Gurgaon. Gurugram, which is like a satellite city of satellite town of Delhi. They're like rich and the powerful live there, and you have hospitals running out of oxygen or not able to find a hospital bed. Laura, in India right now, or especially in Delhi, you don't want to fall ill because if you do and you don't find a hospital bed, there's a chance that you could suffer the same fate of dying on the road without oxygen or without hospital bed.
And Vineet, briefly, you mentioned your relative there. What's it like for you personally reporting on this story while living through it?
So there are two aspects to it. You are surrounded by the stories of human suffering. There's just too much human suffering. Here you see visuals of people losing their parents, their brother, sister, before their eyes, and this inability to do anything. You have a relative who is dead. You're not able to go to his funeral. You're not able to attend cremation. So that is one aspect to it, and it takes a toll on you. And the second aspect is like what I am suffering is my family in Lucknow. They are also potential COVID suspect because their RT-PCR test came out negative, but the doctor says that they have all the classic symptoms of COVID. And this is not just my case. It is happening to a lot of people. So you're always dreading that phone call that something might go wrong. You're always instructing people back home that please check your oxygen levels, keep a watch at it. So it is very nerve-wracking, I would say.
Vineet Karai, thank you so much for your reporting. Well,